Y'all, I got stabbed by a lead pencil, and it hurt. Like, I don't think the leg broke off in there, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like a splinter. It just feels like I got stabbed. Like, the person who stabbed me didn't know they stabbed me. But today's bonus day. Today's a bonus day. I'm not even supposed to be in here for real. I am, if you think of it from the standpoint that I didn't do my workout Monday. So you gotta make that workout out. That workout up. Wow. You gotta make that workout up. But from the standpoint, it's Thursday. I worked out yesterday and I gotta work out tomorrow. From that standpoint, I'm not even supposed to be in here. But, you know, how stuff be. Like I was up today. I saw it was like 2:50. And I was like, I could go work out. Boom. Look at my clock again, 2:56. Man, should I go work out? Look at my clock again, 2:57. I was like, shoot, I'm up. Might as well. So I decided to go ahead and why is this air on? I decided to go ahead and come to the gym. I was like, you know what? We up, might as well. And I ain't had a chance. I really did this because my video yesterday or my video last time didn't have sound. So I was like, I gotta get him something. I gotta give him something. And it's the same thing over and over, two workouts. Like why am I giving the same thing over and over again? So today's mobility. That mobility leg day that I've promised y'all and y'all ain't got for the past two times, but kind of y'all have because I'm in here now, so this is the second time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So we're gonna start off with Spanish squats, and then we're gonna do 3 sets of 1 minute. If I don't like the Spanish squats, I can very easily switch to squat holds, which was the original plan. Then we're gonna end up doing. Hold up, let me pull it up. Okay, boom, switch. Then we're gonna do a terminal knee extensions, supersetted with a step down, and I'll probably end up using this box or that box over there for the step downs. Probably this box just because. Actually, probably that box. Step downs. Then we're gonna do banded knee extensions, reverse Nordics, and then we're gonna finish off with the treadmill back pedal. Like I have to get my knee back right. I feel like I've already lost my $100 bet with my sister. Um, so I feel like I should adjust it like till August when her meet is. That gives me a couple months to go ahead and bounce back the way I need to. But I feel like I've already lost it because I haven't been focusing in on my mobility, get my knee back right so I can squat. Do what I need to do. So even when I was doing the belt squat, focusing on the belt squat, like my knee still wasn't feeling right. I was just pushing through it. And so I'm gonna make sure I rehab my knee, do what I'm supposed to do, and then we'll go from there. But we're gonna go ahead and start with Spanish squats. We're gonna get y'all this quick little vid. We'll go ahead and get started. All right, go ahead and get the Spanish squat. So what you want to do on the Spanish squat is you're gonna put your foot through the band, put a band right behind your knee, and basically it's like a squat hold. Oops, basically like a squat hold. So I'm gonna see if I can last for a minute. And this is the bad thing about having hair on your legs and doing band work is that the band is most definitely gonna pull your hair. So I'm gonna got my timer here, a minute set. Oh, hold on now. And yeah, I don't laugh. It's new to me. Then we're gonna go with 30 seconds. All right. Ended up not lasting a full minute. We're gonna go 30 seconds. That way I can kind of not have to stand up the way that I just did. But got two more sets. I really about low key want to go ahead and do squat holds, but we're gonna continue to do Spanish squats. You know what? We're gonna do 45 seconds. 45 seconds, not 30 seconds. 30 seconds too short. We'll do 45. So, all right. So I promised y'all in a previous video. Don't ask me which one it was, but I promised y'all in the previous video that I talk about my goals during my mobility workout. And I also have to reiterate what I talked about yesterday too when my mic was off. So once again, I apologize for that video. I didn't know my mic was off. Thought I was recording the whole time. Like I really have full blown conversations with y'all, and y'all couldn't even hear me. So, oh my goodness. So, so, matter of fact, let me go to Google Sheets here. Measurables, boom. All right, so y'all might laugh at my goals. I don't care, but I'm gonna give myself. I don't know. I'm not giving myself a certain timeline, but as you know, I'm not squatting right now, and my goal is to squat 600. I plan on benching 405, trap bar deadlift. Not really deadlift. Get back to 500, but trap bar deadlift. I do want to do 495, and then hang clean. I want my goal is 315. So those are my goals. Very ambitious, but I mean, what are the ways there to be? So, my goodness, what are the ways there to be? So those are my goals. Like I said, they're very, very much so ambitious. I ain't tripping about it, but I'm gonna achieve every single one of those. I'm gonna get to the point where I can hang clean 315. I'm gonna get to the point where my timer. But I'm gonna get to the point where my trap bar deadlift is basically 500, where I'm benching 405. Yes, right now I'm only benching 265, 260. I did 260 yesterday. I'm only benching 260 for reps right now. But I don't. My goals aren't small. Like I've already squatted 445 before. 500 could be a goal, but like that's not far enough out. I've already pulled 500 on deadlift. So you know what, let's pull 500 trap bar deadlift. Bench, I've benched 330 before. So and my daddy said he gonna bench 405. So you know I'm gonna bench 405 too. So like overall, like I want to get to the point, and that doesn't even include my athletic goals, where I want to get to a point where I can run a 4.4, 4.340. Like I've ran 4.5, but I want to get to the point where I can run a 4.4 consistently or 4.3 consistently. I want to get to the point where I can dunk two hands off vert, back scratcher. So for any people who are not athletes, that's when boom, the goal's right here. I'm not taking any steps at all. I come, jump up, reach back, just slam it down. That's all vert. I want to get 40 plus inch verts. Most of my verts ever been measured at was 37, 38. It's probably been 39 before, 40 if it was pushing it, but it was never measured there. So like right now I can dunk off vert, but that's not the point. Like I wanna I don't want to do anything that everybody else can do. Like I've never considered myself average. I've never considered myself someone who does what everybody else do. Like how many people you know coming to the gym squat 600? Probably nobody. I know nobody that can come into the gym and squat 600, and I want to be that person. Trap bar deadlift 5 plates. I'm not sure if I've did it before, but I want to do it. I want to do it. So I think the most I've done was 4 plates. Honestly, keeping it real, but I'm not sure if I ever did 5 or not. Um, like my goals have to be something I can chase after that I feel like I can achieve, but are also going to force me to push myself and be consistent. So um, I'm gonna go ahead and do this last set of trap bar. I'm gonna do this last set of Spanish squats. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into step downs, terminal knee extensions. So I'm going to knock that out. I feel like the step down is gonna have to be hooked up to the pole too, but we're gonna see. But those are my goals. Like I'm not running from anything. Um, I'm trying to be the best that I can possibly be a different version of me. Because the version of me right now isn't achieving the things that I'm supposed to be achieving. So I gotta adjust myself, change myself into somebody that can do the things that I desire to do. So um, yeah. On this third set, we did a last set of Spanish squats. And I think I'm gonna research it a little bit. Like I was like, I'm not afraid to say I'm a trainer that don't know everything. And so I'm a trainer that don't know everything. So I'm gonna research the Spanish squat. Because there's a lot of things I've neglected in regards to training. But and I gotta look into the reps and sets of what I'm supposed to be doing. But TKs, we're gonna do 10. We're gonna do 10. And then we're gonna do 10 on step downs too. 10 each leg. So but in regards to goal setting, set goals for yourself that scare you a little bit. Honestly, if we're talking about scaring, I think this is 10. I could push myself more if we're talking about scaring. Like I could say, let's squat 700. But with my goal of being the best athlete I can possibly be, I don't think 700 is in the picture. Now, if I had been squatting the most, like squatting the way I was supposed to be squatting, then possibly 700 would be in the picture because I'd be squatting about 600 now. But the fact that I haven't, then we're to a point where all right, 600 it is. And I don't ever plan on being a power lifter. I just like being the strongest in any gym I go into. So any gym I go into, I'm going to be one of the strongest, but I don't like being one of. Like when I was in Dillon and I was doing what I was doing, like anytime I walked in the gym, I knew I was that guy. Like, and anybody from Dillon may watch this. Like in my mind, I was like, man, I squat. Like I'm top 3, top 4 here in squat, maybe top 2, and possibly not 2. But like that's what like I was putting weight on the bar. There was one guy that was that would put 405 on the bar, and maybe somebody else. But outside of that, I've never gone in there and seen anybody put 405 on the bar. Benching, I wasn't I wasn't the strongest, but like I was still moving my weight. And deadlift, I was the only person that I saw pull 500. Like I was the only person that I saw pull 500. So like for me, when I walked in the Dillon gym, like I was that guy, and that's the feeling I liked feeling. And so like anytime I walk into any environment, like I want to be like, ain't nobody mess with me. Can't nobody mess with me. So that's my goal. That's my goal. I really should do the other leg first. And I have no idea what this angle looks like, but it might be trash, so y'all might not even see this. Ooh. If you can tell, this is the knee I need to be working on. So I'm gonna honestly take this height down because this is too high for this leg, and I want to be able to tap and go without bouncing out of my other foot. So ooh, about fell. All right, so today is a little interesting. Like I was walking a while ago, and I feel like I've never recognized it before until just now, but I feel like there's no pressure behind my knee. Like I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's no pressure behind my knee. So and I don't even know if y'all can see my whole body, be real with you, but felt a little bit lighter when I was walking. I don't know if that's just me or if that's the way it's supposed to feel. But when I was walking, I felt like I can go do anything. Go run a 40, go jump, go dunk a ball, go do whatever. Doesn't make a difference. So honestly, I don't want to be in here for too much longer. And I'm not gonna cut the workout short, but that may cut what I end up showing y'all. I'm gonna show y'all at least a set of everything. At least a set of everything. But I don't know if I'm gonna show y'all multiple sets. So this may be the last thing with multiple sets. I'm not sure. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I kind of want to get back to the conversation of goals because it takes a certain person to require goals that it takes a certain person to achieve goals. I said to require goals, y'all. I don't know what's going on with me then, but it takes a certain person to achieve goals, especially ones that push you to be somebody different. And so, like, I want to talk so bad, but like, I need to keep count. But it takes a certain person to achieve goals, and I have to develop into that person. So for me, being the person that does all those things, it's gonna take a lot of discipline because I gotta allocate that time to the proper things. Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do at the house. Make sure I'm pushing myself in the weight room. Make sure I'm getting everything done outside of the weight room. So I just have to make sure, ouch, my hair. I'm holding myself accountable so that I can be able to achieve the goals that I want to achieve. Like if you want to be great, it's gonna take great effort. So I got to start putting in great effort. I can't cut myself no slack. I can't just come home and go to bed. I got to come home, spend time with family,
get things done around the house, things of that nature. That's what's going to be required of me to be the person that squats 600, that benches 405, hang cleans 315. And only two that really, like, I want to have goals for everything, but the one that I really want to focus on, hang clean 315, because that's the explosive movement. And number two is squat 600. So I should make a bet on my sister to see who gets 600 first. For real though. And if you notice, like this time with a lower box, I'm not dropping down so hard. And I make sure to keep all the weight in that left leg. So next, we got Nordic hamstring curls, supersetted with knee extensions. So with the knee extensions, I'm gonna be on all fours, have a band around my wrist and behind my knees. We're just extending back. Then Nordic curls. I think it's Nordic curls, whatever I called it first time. That's what it was. But I'm gonna put a pad down. You don't need a pad down, but just because I'm building that my knee back up, I'm putting the pad down, going back. And as a child, I used to do this all the time. Didn't pay no attention to it. But as a child, I used to do this all the time. But go back, then come back forward. So I'm gonna show y'all the first set, and then we're gonna knock out two more. Then we'll get into our last thing, which will be our treadmill back pedal. So like I said, behind our knee. And around our wrist. I've never done this before, so. Or should I put it in my hand? Ow! I think I'm gonna start shaving behind my knee. Or this band gonna take all the hair from up under behind the one. And then we have Nordics. Like I said, I'm not sure if everything's supposed to be sets of 10. I don't know. But we got reverse Nordic curls. Is that what it is? And I really want my knees wider, but I'm not doing this without a pad. So. And you got people that go all the way back. I ain't built myself up there. And I kind of want to shift. I feel myself shifting more to my right knee. But yeah. And I hope on camera it looks like I'm going back. I promise you I am. It's just unfamiliar to me. I've never done this before, except when I was a child. When I say child, I mean baby. Like baby. And I want to make sure I keep my hips forward, take my shoulders back, and allow my shoulders to lead the movement. When I come forward, allow my hips to lead the movement. So. Last one. God. I ain't gonna lie, I might be sore tomorrow. My quads might be sore tomorrow. Now with that one, I don't feel the same type of pressure release from up under my behind my knee. So I was sitting on my knee the whole time. So I got to make sure this is good for me, which I'm pretty sure it is. But you know, research ain't gonna hurt nothing. Make sure it's good for me, then we'll continue it. But like I said, we got 2 more sets here. I'm not gonna show y'all those 2 sets, and then we're gonna get into reverse or treadmill back pedal. So, all right. So this is unfamiliar territory. I press quick start. Can I know what I'm doing? I need to speed up the. How do I speed up this thing? I'll speed. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna speed it up to 1 mile per hour. Turn on this thing. Go ahead and knock this back pedal out. But I didn't set my timer, so I got the timer up here. But I don't know. What should we talk about? I'm doing this for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna speed it up. But this is also gonna be my closing or my outro. But today I spoke about goals, but for real, the real thing, and I gotta write this in my journal because I do journal now. But I have to be more disciplined. I can't just go those days where I don't feel like doing it and not do it. Like, yes, you're gonna have those days where you don't feel like doing it, but guess what? You still got to do it anyway. Like, you got people relying on you. Like for me, and I'm 2 years into this. I'm 2 years into marriage, a year and a half into children. Like, it didn't go for child; it went straight into children. So I have twins, but I'm 2 years and 1.5 years into this, and I'm still realizing that I got to do better. And growth is a constant thing, but I have to do better. Like for years, for the first 26 years of my life, all I had to do was focus on me. Like that's it. Like I'm the baby of 7, so you already know. Like now, granted, I got more beats than everybody, so can't nobody tell you I didn't. But I also know I was baby. I also know I was baby. I wasn't spoiled for those of my siblings who are watching this, but I was baby. So like I didn't have to do as much as I should have done, and it shouldn't have been a thing of. Oh, somebody told you to do this. Nah, it should have been like, yo, this don't hurt my triceps. But it should have been a thing of, all right, what can I do for the betterment of the family? What can I do to make this family stronger, make this family better? But honestly, it was selfish. And so back then, when it was just me, focus on me, like I lived in my mama's house till I was married. That was 26, 27. And a lot of people shame to say that because they're like, "Dad, you stay with your mama?" But if it can save me money and moms and pops ain't got no issue, shoot, most definitely. So I didn't do what I was supposed to. I didn't save the money that I was supposed to. I won't in trouble. Like I won't find out like credit score was 700. I won't in debt like that for real. But I didn't do what I was supposed to. Like I should have been investing. I should have been saving up, but I wasn't doing none of that. So now I'm learning those things as I go in the heat of the battle. So, but long story short, I just got to make sure I stay disciplined. I have to make sure I stay disciplined and committed to it, the process. Otherwise, I'll never achieve those goals, those fitness goals I've set for myself. I'll never be as financially successful as I desire to be. And I just want to accomplish what God has called me to do. And that's what I can't allow to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there, just because. God dang, my triceps. How do we be doing this? I'll be doing it for a minute. I think I got too much weight on my tricep, but put this down, save this video, because I know I say I'm locked in a lot, but like I'm really, I'm really focused. I'm really focused because I can't be any other way. Can't be. There is no other alternative. So um, I'm going to finish out these last couple seconds. I talked the whole 5 minutes, but I'm gonna finish out these last couple seconds. And then go to head back to the house and shower. So appreciate y'all for listening through this whole thing. Y'all got audio this time, so I'll see y'all in the next one.